Renowned neurologist Dr. Michael Hill thought he was giving a talk about his work with endovascular therapy until...
Just want to let you know, I'm not actually an interviewer. I had a stroke.
Oh, you did?
Thanks to you and the work of your team, I have my independence back.
I was able to walk my daughter down the aisle on her wedding day.
Thank you for giving my children their mother.
The room was filled with people whose lives have been saved thanks to the work of Dr. Hill's team, which proved endovascular therapy could cut deaths from ischemic stroke in half. Dr. Hill joins us this morning alongside Joe Vipond, who was in that video. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning, Corey.
Well, why don't we start off with Dr. Hill? I imagine it's not every day that you find yourself in a room full of people whose lives were saved thanks to endovascular therapy. What was it like once you realized what was going on that day?
Well, as you might have guessed, I wasn't told what was happening, so I was told it was going to be a focus group and an opportunity to do a bit of teaching, and so I started that way, and then quickly realized that that wasn't the objective at all, and I had to sort of step back and listen. But it was, you know, we always loved it. All of us as physicians, we love to hear stories of patients who've done well. That's a great part of the job, and I was pleased to be able to represent, you know, all the team. Both it was really an Alberta team that, including the Edmonton crew, and that led some of this work from across the country. So it was great to represent them and hear those stories.
That's an amazing experience, and yeah, being able to see those faces and people in person is very, very important to give you the validation of the work that you've been working so hard on. John, you suffered an ischemic stroke, which happens when an artery flowing into the brain is blocked by a blood clot. Last June, you underwent EVT at St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto. What has your recovery been like?
Corey, to date, my recovery has been fantastic. It's been a lot of work, but I'm a believer you keep positive thoughts and plug away each day, you'll improve. It's not easy by any means, but you can do it. Today, Corey, I live almost a normal life. I still have some weeks on my left side, but it's coming.
That is amazing. And Heart and Stroke has been funding research breakthroughs for 75 years. Dr. Hill, how important is it that we continue to fund research projects big and small?
Well, research is difficult, right, to get right, and but you know, every so often we have great outcomes like this one, which, you know, started 15 or 20 years beforehand with projects funded by Heart and Stroke for many of the investigators across the country, including myself, and the teams in Alberta, both in Edmonton and in Calgary. So, you know, you have to have the funding to get started and to push the boundaries of care. And every so often we get a great story like this one where we really have had a chance to improve care for so many people.
And John, you're moving pretty well again, getting back to a new normal, but how do you feel this experience has changed your perspective on life?
Corey, my perspective on life, I wouldn't say it has changed. I always have been a very positive person. I think by having a positive attitude through this whole occurrence over the last year and a half or so, has made my recovery that much easier. And it's very easy to be negative when something like this happens, but positive attitude has a lot to do with your recovery.
For sure. Gentlemen, I want to thank you both so much for joining us this morning.
Sure.
Thanks, Corey.
To donate to Heart and Stroke and help keep funding life-saving research projects like Dr. Hill's, please visit heartandstroke.ca today.